I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and Bel-Air now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Happy Daily Learning. Learn English through songs. And today, we've got a song that glows with romance and illusion. Hey, quick question for you. Have you ever wondered if someone will still love you when you're not, shiny and perfect anymore? That line hits, right? Today, we're diving into Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. This one is a slow, dreamy track, perfect for mimic practice. The chorus is so clear that even if you're around A level, you can probably catch it without looking at the lyrics. But the rest of the song? All those rich images and phrases? Stick with me. By the end of this episode, you'll not only understand the whole song, you'll also learn a powerful psychology idea that can help you understand your own heart a little better. Quick background before we jump in. Young and Beautiful was written by Lana Del Rey for Baz Luhrmann's film The Great Gatsby. Baz wanted modern listeners to feel the luxury and the decadence of the jazz age, like glitter and champagne and a little bit of danger. The song nailed that mood and got nominated for Best Song Written for Visual Media at the 56th Grammys. All right, set your mood lighting, take a breath, and let's listen. We're going to play a clean, vocal-only version so you can focus on the words and the emotion. Here we go.
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and Bel-Air now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world, lit it up as my stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. All that grace, all that body, all that face makes me wanna party. He's my sun, he makes me shine like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you
Wow, that voice is like velvet, with a tiny crack of heartbreak in it. The question, will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful, lands so deep. Okay, let's unpack some of the language and the images so you can really feel what she's saying. First up, done it all. In the song, she says she's seen the world and done it all. When someone says, I've done it all, they mean they've tried many things. They've had lots of experiences, maybe a little braggy, but also a bit tired. It's like, I've traveled, I've partied, I've worked, I've lived. Outside the song, you might hear, after 10 years in the industry, I feel like I've done it all. It's confident, but it can also sound like someone who feels the thrill is fading. Then we get had my cake now. This comes from the idea of having your cake, meaning enjoying the good stuff, getting the reward. In everyday English, cake is a metaphor for pleasure, success, or something sweet you get to enjoy. In the song, it suggests she's enjoyed luxury and got what she wanted. In real life, you might say, I finally got the job I wanted. I can relax and have my cake now. You're saying, I earned this. Let me enjoy it. Next, Bel Air. That line drops the word Bel Air, and it's loaded with images. Bel Air is a super wealthy neighborhood in Los Angeles. Think mansions and hedges taller than your house. It can also remind people of the classic Chevy Bel Air, which gives a vintage luxury vibe. Lana uses it to paint a picture of glamour, a world of diamonds and upscale living. In a sentence, you could say, he grew up in Bel Air, so his idea of a small party still had a chocolate fountain. Yeah, that kind of fancy. Aching soul is another powerful phrase. Ache is pain, but it's slow and deep, like after a long day or a long heartbreak. Your soul is your inner self, your deepest feelings. So an aching soul means deep emotional pain, not just a bad day, but something that really weighs on your heart. Outside the song, someone might say, after the breakup, I was fine at work, but my soul ached when I got home. It's poetic and honest. Electric soul is beautiful too. Electric means exciting, alive, full of energy. Soul is your character, your inner fire. So an electric soul is someone whose vibe is vibrant, magnetic, maybe a little dangerous in a fun way. In real life, you could say, our team lead has an electric soul. When she walks in, the room wakes up. That's energy that changes the space. Lit it up as my stage. This one feels very cinematic. To light something up means to make it bright or exciting. Your stage is your performance space. When she says she lit the world up as her stage, she's saying she turned life into a performance. She took the spotlight. She made a show of it. She owned it. Outside the song, you might say at the wedding, she lit up the dance floor like it was her stage, and everyone followed her moves. It's about owning the moment, not hiding in the corner. And one more useful verb here, channel. To channel something means to direct or embody a certain energy or influence. Controlling angels in the New Age sounds mystical, but in everyday English, we use it all the time. Channel your inner calm before a presentation. In a sentence, before I pitched to the CEO, I channeled confidence and spoke clearly. It's about choosing a state of mind and letting it lead you. So what's the song really saying underneath all that luxury and glow? She's asking a simple but scary question. Will you still love me when the beauty fades and the parties end? It's a fear of conditional love. It's hoping that someone loves your soul, not just your face. And here's where the psychology piece comes in. This ties right into The Great Gatsby, the movie the song was written for, and the novel behind it. Gatsby is this mysterious rich guy who builds his whole life chasing his old love, Daisy. He throws huge parties, fills his house with glitter, and dreams about repeating the past. In the end, his dream breaks, and he dies lonely. The idea is powerful. When we build a dream on material things or appearances, we may be holding a mirage, something that looks real from far away, but vanishes when you get close. And there's a deeper twist. Many of us, me included, idealize people. We project our desire, our memories, and our imagination onto someone. We love the version of them in our minds. Gatsby loves Daisy, yes, but maybe he loves the Daisy that lives in his memory, the perfect summer Daisy, not the real woman with flaws and limits. That's idealization. It's human, and we all do it sometimes. This song asks, will you love me when the ideal fades and the real person stands in front of you? Big question, right? All right, before we wrap, let's circle back to the language so you can use it in your own life. If you want to sound natural, you can say things like, I feel like I've done it all this week. I need a break. Or, I finally had my cake after months of hard work. I took a weekend trip. Or, channel your focus and you'll finish this in an hour. And if you're describing someone with a special spark, try, he's got an electric soul. You can feel it when he laughs. Clean, simple, and expressive. Okay, time to close with a thought and a question for you. The Great Gatsby is a classic for a reason. It shows how chasing a perfect dream built on money and image can lead to emptiness. It reminds us that what we love may be a picture in our minds, not the real thing in front of us. So I want to ask you, have you ever idealized someone or something? A person, a job, a city, a relationship? Did you fall in love with the image more than the reality? What happened when the shine faded? All right, that's our English moment for today. If this episode helped you learn a few phrases and think a little deeper, hit subscribe and follow Happy Daily Learning. More songs, more stories, more English you can use. See you next time.